gonna sing.
Yeah, egg. You're supposed
Okay,
to sync
hello everybody and welcome to a
Don't we have to sync
early
this
morning with Rico.
Yeah, we need to sync it up first,
Let's-
egg. Egg, we have to sync it up first.
Okay. Sorry,
Good
hold
try
on.
though.
Dick, fuck, dick ass. And
That's
here
not
we go.
syncing!
That's not syncing audio.
What do you? Okay.
He's syncing his video and his audio.
What video?
Can y'all shut the fuck up?
Okay.
No.
You're the one that's supposed to be talking, Egg.
MT, say hi.
Oh, hi.
Camden, say hi.
Hi.
Beast, say hi.
Hi.
Luck, say hi.
What? Hi.
Lunar, say hi.
Hi.
Del, say hi.
Hey, Revarol.
What?
Nothing.
He said something about
Did you
jelly
say
rolls.
Did you say
Egg, say hi.
Is that everyone?
Yes.
Is that?
Yes. Yeah, I think that was everything.
Alright, Egg,
Yeah.
do the intro.
For a second time. Hello everybody and welcome back to an early morning with Rico. Here we have MT,
Wait, why are we doing this
Beast.
again?
Luck,
That's my name.
Lunar,
hello again.
Del,
This twice?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, why
and
are we
our
syncing this
special
twice?
guest, our Pumpkin King, Camden.
Alright, guess I'm not in this podcast.
I'd like to
Bye.
point out the fact that the Pumpkin King would go to the Pumpkin Cult that doesn't exist.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it should never
Pumpkin King.
exist.
Pumpkin King is me because I'm pumpkin.
Did I say king? I meant to say Pumpkin Cult. That was something that Tacky tried to make, and it failed.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
As I've-
I'm half dead.
I remember seeing
have-
that, and I was like, it should be a thing, and then
It should
it
be.
didn't catch on, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Here's the thing: to
Okay.
anyone watching this, to you guys who started the Pumpkin Cult and people who wanted to make the Cookie Cult, I would actually like a rival cult if you actually were a group of people that did stuff, not just
Instead of one
person.
person.
Because that's all that's happened. It's we got one person who puts a subreddit post saying, "I'm gonna make a group to fight the weak cult," and then
Yeah,
it's just
and
nothing
something
happens.
else.
Other people need to back him up. Be
And
like, hey,
something
I'll-
else about
I'll
it
be
is
with-
that we have
I've
like
got
a
your back,
legitimate
bro.
origin, and these people are just like, I'm calling to action my good friends that don't exist.
Yeah, well,
You have no friends,
you-
you asshole.
well, maybe they're just reaching out and hope that someone will, and then it's like, hey, I'll join, and then
Shit, dog.
they join, and then it's a gang.
It's a gang of two people.
Yes.
It's a gang.
Yes.
It's a
Gucci gang.
Aussies.
Lunar,
It's-
why are you
it's-
so far away?
Because I'm far away from my mic, trying to fix it.
Hey, MT.
I'm aware of that. Why are you?
MT.
Why are you far away? Because I am, bitch. Suck
MT.
it.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Alright, should we get into the
Suck it.
podcast now?
The office.
We are already
We
in the
should probably do
podcast.
that.
Alright, you guys start reading your questions.
Hi Camden, how's it going?
That is not a question.
That's not a question. I
That's
guess
well,
it
that
is.
is a
Actually,
question.
it is.
I guess it is kind of a
How's it-
question. I'm
Jeff-
doing dandy.
Okay.
I'm doing dandy, knowing that right now the members of Deep Sheep watching this are astonished.
Yeah.
There's like, what the fuck?
Because you said you were never gonna give her your
Speaking of
virginity
members
to
being
us.
surprised, Camden, what was your reaction to Nathan being on a podcast?
I thought the same as Chris. I was like, that fucking traitor. He like.
That
But I was also
traitor-
surprised because I was like, I wouldn't think of Nathan to like take initiative to like do something that bizarre with that, and just like without any of us knowing. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, and then
Thanks
he
for that.
recorded like a
Cool.
3-hour video with
I
us.
said this in the Chris podcast, but I'm gonna say it again in case you didn't know it. That was kind of his apology, because we filmed a video with him in Minecraft, and he forgot to press record.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He forgot to
kind of-
record his
I remember hearing
audio,
about
and he
that.
recorded ours.
He recorded like
Idiot.
2 hours of footage. He didn't record his audio.
Silly, silent, stupid person.
Yeah, silly Sammy.
Oh, Nathan's great though.
I'm
The
pretty sure at
triple
first
SP.
MT you said like, oh yeah, I didn't notice, but because he doesn't talk at all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Really, do you need his audio? Like,
Actually, yes, because he actually said a lot of really funny stuff in that video.
He's
I
like,
doubt it.
I love the part.
Speaking of-
Jiggles, we had Jiggles in that video, and Jiggles kept falling off his bridges the whole game, just over and over and over again.
He got
we
so
started
excited
it-
when he killed
This was the
Nathan.
final round. We Jiggles started bridging towards Nathan. He fell straight off, and then Nathan goes, "I saw someone falling," and I said, "Who could be it?" And he was like, "Of course, it's Jiggles."
And then him and Beast have a
Who
fight,
could
and they
it
like
be?
miss every swing with their swords. And
Oh
then
yeah.
he shoots Beast once, and Beast dies, and he goes, "Well, that was anticlimactic."
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be some short music. So then, wait, then
That
what
was
were you
true.
all playing in Minecraft?
Bed Wars.
Huh?
Be the
Doesn't know what that
Mars.
is.
Bed Wars.
It's a PC.
That sounds
game.
like something I've heard of, but I've
It's
never
a high
done.
pickle.
By
game.
the way, the Bed Wars games we were in, guys, just finished. They finally died from the dragons.
Were you still in that?
Yeah, I was sitting in the...
Wait, who
Wait, what?
got top
Wait,
killer?
fucking really?
I didn't even check. I should have checked.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
something.
You should have.
Speaking about people forgetting stuff
Idiot.
in a podcast,
I'm sorry.
I would like to
failed you.
speak of Egg forgetting he was on the Chris podcast. And then
Oh yeah!
God damn it.
That was so fun. No, I'm screw you. I'm explaining this. We were
I was-
just,
No,
There was a
Amtino.
there was a part where
Got him.
I was like,
No.
is Egg, because Egg hadn't talked for like 20 minutes, and I was like, Egg, are you still here? And we could hear him like rustling in the distance. We're like, Egg, Egg. And we were like, I think he's in the restroom. And then after I say Egg like 40 times, like, oh yeah, hi. Egg explained to us later he had missed so many Deep Sheep guest podcasts that he forgot he was actually in the Chris podcast. He thought he was just listening to it.
You're not gonna forget this.
Oh,
Yeah,
Egg.
but it was because I was so tired.
you won't
Way to
forget.
freaking go, dude.
Wait.
Okay, so-
till
I almost forgot that I was in this
now.
podcast.
Dude, we're doing a podcast.
Wait, is
Oh,
Zach
I didn't know
is
that.
Zach here? I haven't
No.
heard a British accent
Both
yet.
MTs are here though.
Unfortunately, no. Zach missed the
Oh,
Chris
wait.
podcast, and he's sad about it,
Got
and now he's
Beast
gonna
1
be...
and Beast 2.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
Beast
boy.
MT the man.
So
Okay,
then how many members are there? There's
Eight.
you
Eight.
six.
Eight.
There's you 6 and 2 others.
There's
Jiggles and Zach are
there's
not here.
Lunar, me, Del, Jiggles, MT, M the Beast Dog, Soviet Egg, and also Zach Chambers.
Is Zach the only one you call by his first name?
Yes.
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 That's 'cause
Actually, that brings me to something. I'm gonna write
Del-
something in this call.
Del, I
and
would...
You're gonna have to pronounce
Is
it.
it
Del, I would
horseradish
pronounce... I would call you by your first name if I could pronounce it. Which is
Yeah,
what
Oh,
he's playing.
I
Good luck
have to
sometimes
pronounce
pronouncing by
this.
my
Yes.
first name.
His
Yeah,
first
try
name.
to pronounce that.
His Jorder.
Jordan.
Jordan.
What?
Surprisingly, that's closer to what everyone
Was
else
I
got.
was I close?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of.
I would
Sweet.
make
Like
you pronounce
close
my last
stabbing a piece of paper.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, what was it? What is it actually?
Yashtur.
Oh, you know, it's whatever.
Like, even after he tells
Close.
us, we're still not gonna pronounce it.
I don't speak British, so
That's not British. That
speaks
is not.
British.
Those are not British.
oh, that's Cacox 97. Okay, I can get that one.
Cox.
Cacos.
KK Cox.
Cacox 97.
Camden,
That just sounded like I was
who do you
breaking
think-
up.
Queen. Okay.
Hey, Camden. Camden,
Yes, yes,
you
Beast.
do realize you are on a podcast, which means you're gonna have to break Chris's record.
Of
Oh,
what?
God.
Oh, the
wheat.
wheat thing.
You don't need to.
You don't need
Nah, I
to.
think I'm fine.
One.
Yeah.
With
A
what?
solid one.
I don't
That's
think
not
you-
that's not a trophy I'm really worried about.
You want
I
to be
don't
number 4.
blame you.
So
Is
be
it?
it.
I
Yeah,
have to check, but
I'll stick to 4th
pretty
place.
sure.
I'm pretty sure I'm 4th place.
Oh, that's right.
I
You
think
like the number
one.
4. Oh my god.
Because I think it's now Chris, Spencer, Robbie, me.
It's yeah.
Very sad, by the way, that Robbie's 3rd.
Yeah.
Sure is
Then
a
again,
thing.
he always falls short.
But what
of
else
the
is
glory.
new? I
Well,
guess.
after
Disappointed!
whatever happened after what happened in the Chris podcast, I don't think anyone's gonna top it.
Well,
unless you just do a video
it's
this
it's
week.
easy to do it. It's
Just
just
say-
like
Just say it at least.
no one wants
A
to
long
take the time.
video that just says.
Wait.
Weed. Hutch.
So,
Alright.
Hutch.
What were your first thoughts on the week, Cole?
Well, I was just like
About to say that.
surprised how like because the subreddit was kind of like dying, and then all of a sudden there was just like a string of like 12 fucking
A
photos in an hour or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is going on? And it was all of this wheat cult stuff, and I had no idea what it was. I was just like, someone formed like a subgroup for the subreddit or something. I just had no idea like what was going on. I was a little scared.
You should be.
terrified for my life.
Were you worried? Were you worried we were gonna get you next?
Sacrifice you.
No, because it's just a bunch of pictures, so I wasn't that worried. But I was worried about
Camden
you
is breaking the fourth wall here.
burning my picture. Yeah, that was a little troublesome.
For some reason, I don't remember which live stream it was, but Robbie just announced and said, "Camden, you're next," which we never agreed on that. Like
I don't know why. I don't think he rules the.
And then he bragged
the
about
week
being in a
old.
podcast with us and never showed up that
He's our
Friday.
high priest, but we don't.
It was decided like 4 months ago that's gonna be Chris. You're already decided.
Yeah.
So is Connor technically the only one who's been sacrificed?
Technically.
So far, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so far.
But I just talked to him like the other day.
Oh, he's necrophilia.
Yeah, the dead.
I mean, wait.
The dead. The dead tend to come back.
Oh, that is correct. I forgot. He is necrophilia.
This much
My
is true.
apologies.
Hey MT, you want to tell Camden what you called Deep Sheep last night?
Oh my God.
Called it
I was
Tinder.
last night when you
What'd you
messaged me.
fucking say?
Last night, when you asked to be on the podcast, I got excited and I was messaging Beast about it, and we were in a call, and I was like, dude, what I meant to say was, dude, this is gonna be 3 Deep Sheep members in a row. But I accidentally said, dude, this is gonna be 3 deep shit members in a row.
That's kind of where the name came from a little bit. And
Oh, wow.
At least I
They were
think
playing
I
Left 4
wasn't
Dead and
there.
they're like, dude, we're in some deep shit.
I wasn't there when the name was made, so I was kind of like,
What would you have named it?
I have no
Camden's-
idea though, because they
You would have
they
named
did
it
come up with the idea. Because I don't know who was there who made it. I know Chris was. I think Spencer
Obviously.
was. Maybe Daniel. But they were when I came back, they were like, "That's the name." I was like, "That sounds fucking stupid." And then, but then it kind of grew on me. It's like, well, what would you name it? It's like, well, I have no idea. I mean, like, how did they come up with
He
Rooster
named it
Teeth
Camden and the
or
Pumpkin.
Very good
Microsoft?
point.
It's just like,
Or wheat cult.
it's just like
Yeah.
that just sound.
A small
That just all
soft.
sounds
Very
dumb.
small soft. It was a very
Camden.
Yeah.
I didn't think of what
Yeah.
I'd ask you. Who's your favorite member of the week, Colt? Every
That's-
member
How
gets
to
to
say
go.
that?
Yeah, okay.
Well, who said I was their favorite?
Me.
Me and Luck. So Egg and Luck.
Flip
All
a
right,
coin.
then egg and luck are my favorite.
Thank you.
Hey.
They are
Member,
together.
not members.
Dude, I got.
They're not. Oh.
We are.
Oh wait.
We are
Beast is a liar.
You said
What?
2,
You can
only one.
You can
Beast
fuzz
is a
on
liar.
me.
Everyone here's a member except for Camden.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if you want.
No.
I've got my own thing going.
I got this
sound
other
like
thing
MC.
called Deep Sheep going on. I don't know if you've
Just
heard
a
of it.
just a little thing.
Dude, you sound like Jiggles.
He doesn't
Oh,
sound as
wait.
much as Jiggles as my cousin, apparently.
No, because Jiggles
Okay,
sounds
so-
like this.
Dude, your cousin sounds just like.
What the
Alright.
fuck was that?
Guess
That was-
the
that
was
views
the-
back.
That was you talking, Lunar.
Yeah, that was actually you speaking.
I'm going to actually explain what this noise is.
I need to know.
During the
We-
Chris
we-
podcast, when we were filming it,
You went
Uh,
up to third.
Jiggles was there in the call, and he could not record, so we told him to stay mute, but he kept freaking unmuting himself multiple times, which was annoying.
Idiot.
So when I was editing it, I was like, well, this is just dumb. We're just sitting here talking to nobody. It's dumb.
Yeah, stupid.
So I was like, I'll take my demon noise and then put it every time he speaks. And again, just to reiterate, this is demon noise. That noise
Insert audio
came
here.
from. I don't remember exactly which podcast it was, but it was one with Lunar. And I said, send me your audio, Lunar. He sent it. It was a file that didn't work on my computer. And I was like, God dang it. Because that happens all the time, Lunar. Whenever you send me anything, it doesn't work for me for some reason. And,
Way to freaking go, dude.
Mr.
And-
FLV.
I clicked open, and it says, can't open this. And I'm like, dang it. And I say, open with. And it says, open with Audacity. I'm like, maybe that'll work. And that's the noise that came out. I was like, what was that noise?
What the shit was that?
So I'm pretty sure
Well, it
it's...
turned out sounding very nice.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, that man.
The audio.
We should have put that on loop for the whole podcast.
Oh, God. Did you just hear my brother? He said, what was that noise?
I have a better noise.
Say it was your millionaire friend.
Alright, Camden, you probably remember that one part in the Chris podcast where we all screamed at Jiggles.
Oh yeah, the best. Hold on,
yeah.
I can pull that up.
All you see is just my birthday was 420 that we all scream at him.
Jiggles
He's a
tried
liar.
to convince us that his birthday's on 420, which we all know is 100% a lie.
Why would you want to share a birthday with Hitler? He's Canadian.
Or Salaman's podcast.
Kind of wrong
He's
about
Canadian.
No, he's not.
What?
He's not.
I used to love Hitler until I knew he was Canadian.
He's not Canadian though.
Apparently Chris was yelling in there, but I don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear.
I don't
anything.
hear anything. Oh, God damn
Everyone's
it.
supposed to keep
God
going.
damn
But,
it.
all right.
You
So
stole it
Camden,
from
what
me.
what inspired you to finally be in the podcast?
I don't know. You okay? Well, listen. So we're
Take your time.
we're in a bit of a down in the videos, you know. So I was just thinking that this would be, or like the whole group thing is just like a way to like kind of like show people, hey, we're still kind of doing stuff, you know. Because at first I was like, I don't really want to do that at all. And it was kind of like when we're on the down, it's like, well, okay, there's not too much to do right now while we're just waiting for videos to be done editing. And also, I just like the idea of like another group was formed after or like because of our group, and then so I was like, that's actually kind of cool. So then I liked that idea. So I was like, sure, I'll be on a podcast.
So what I gathered from what you said is we're basically just filler.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say quite that.
Camden, did you see my
What?
message when I just
Actually,
out of context said
Camden.
to you being a Weekly podcast?
when Chris was going to be in the Weeko podcast during your stream, you said me, Alex, and Connor are the only ones that will not lose our weak cult virginity. Now, how do you feel that you have now lost your weak cult virginity?
I feel
to me.
more. Feel more like a whore now, but
Camden's our
I mean,
personal
the
slut.
only reason Connor won't is because you all sacrificed him already,
Oh,
and
force
then
him to anyway.
and then Alex won't because he'll
doesn't know.
never get online for it.
He doesn't know what.
Well, he'll get online because
Jesus.
he loves Jiggles apparently.
Yeah.
Lies.
He,
Lies.
he does.
Apparently.
No,
Jiggles tried to
lied.
pull off this thing. His username is Frosty to the Jiggles, so he tried to convince us that Alex said he was his favorite because his name starts with Frosty, which we do not believe that. He lies a lot.
Alex
It
is
sounds
never
like
private.
it sounds like something Alex would say.
But he said he privately DM'd him on Discord saying he was his favorite.
randomly.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know if Alex even knows what Discord is.
Oh yeah, there was that time you guys were doing, I think, a video with like Joshua Kennedy, and
I think
you needed to move to recording
sucks.
chat. And Alex, you guys first went to fan chat, and then you all moved to recording. And Alex didn't know how to do that, and he was just in fan chat with us, and we were like, Alex, what are you doing here? And then I figured it out. I was like, I think it's supposed to be in recording, guys. And there was like 16 of us saying, Alex, go to recording. Alex, go to recording. And then he just started screaming at us. He's like, where did everyone go?
we were playing Scriblio.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I think because I'm not very Discord handy at all, but I think Alex is even worse than me.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the worst?
Chris is also pretty inept at this.
Alex.
Oh yeah, Chris switched voice.
The worst at Discord.
Yeah.
Like who just doesn't know it, who knows it the least. I'd say
Sure.
Alex. Yeah.
Yes.
I might be second though.
No.
I don't know,
It
Chris.
actually might be Chris.
got
Chris,
buddy
we
Chris
told
here,
Chris
dude.
to go to a text chat, like click on a text chat, and he goes okay, and then he leaves the voice chat.
I don't know. Me and Chris might be pretty even there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It happens. You know, some people just aren't that great. But every time, because like Nathan bitches at us every single fucking time.
Every
we're
day.
ever on Skype, it's just always, we need to be on the Discord. And we're like, every time we go to the Discord, something happens. It's like people keep cutting out, or just like something happens, and it's like, or it's like even
Because
more
you-
lag, and we're just like, Skype is just old reliable. It's just like, that's just what we've used since the beginning, and it's worked.
So was the
So-
bullet
Not
that
really
I'm gonna
from the
put in
beginning,
Skype
but-
skull.
Huh?
Nothing.
What? What was that? No, repeat it. No. I'm interested.
No, he needs to know.
I think he said you guys are absolute retards for using Skype.
Yep.
Well, that's offensive,
If
so
I-
I wouldn't say that, but
I'm just repeating information, sorry.
so
Well, no, I said I was gonna put a bullet in Skype skull, but okay.
Freaking
Skype skull.
Sky Skull. Sky Skull.
I used to use Skype. Classic.
Yeah, everyone used to.
I use Skype because that's what's available, and it was free, and it works, so
Discord's free and it
why
also
change? Well, for us it hasn't worked a lot, more than it hasn't worked for Skype, so...
You just gotta use Discord for like at least 2 days, and then you go back to Skype and you're just like, this is horrible.
No, because I've done it for a couple days, and I've never thought that. I've just thought this is a new way that does the same things, okay?
But
I can't share my screen? Oh, that's dumb.
Servers are cooler though.
That's in servers. You have to be in a private
You
call.
just like I can share my screen right now.
Like in, yeah, see, there you go. During
Congrats.
during the Chris podcast,
Gotta stop.
I talked with something
Not
about him
magic.
that had to be snip cut out. But he wanted me to share his screen and show him something, and then I had to private call him, and then I didn't add you guys, and then you guys wanted me dead. I remember that well.
Well, you know, it happens.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah,
it's just like we know how to do it on Skype. We know what to do. Discord, it's like, oh, we have to
know
learn a
what
new
to
thing. It's like,
do,
why?
Tony.
Why? It's like we had a perfectly good Xbox 360. Why make a one that's shitty now?
That is
know,
right?
true.
It's just I just don't like change.
I
It's like
hate
I'd rather
change.
just stay
One
to
of
the same old reliable,
I
especially if the
hate
change doesn't involve anything new.
I don't want to.
So for season 3, you guys should do all the season 1 games.
Clearly.
Speak.
Wait, what? Just redo season 1?
Hell yeah.
With Daniel.
watched that.
By the way,
I don't see how that's a
that-
good idea.
that
I
reminds
Love
me.
that idea.
For you guys are probably going to do season 3, but something I realized is if there's house tours for that, they'll be called version 3. But what are you going to call Connor's house tour?
Version 2.
Version 2?
I don't know.
Virgin Pig.
That's
He hasn't
so
had a
far
house
down the line. If we, I would like to do season 3. If we ever did season 3, though, it would be
I'd love to
when
do
all of us are in the same house,
Yeah.
which will be hard, and that'll
What?
take
Who
a while.
left?
And he's
All right,
gone.
cool.
Alright. There goes Locke.
Luck have to go? Did Luck have to split? Wolfie and Luck are messaging me.
Excellent.
I gotta go. Alright, Luck's out of here. Screw him.
Well, you
Poo-poo
said
on him.
that he wasn't gonna be.
Alright, Egg, Dell, do you have questions you want me
Yeah.
to ask?
Yeah. I don't
shit,
know. I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
find them. They're right here. How much?
Yeah, I wasn't done
asterisks
with
do
my
you
season
eat?
3 spiel.
Hey, shut up!
So-
He's speaking!
So the season 3, so I would like to do it because, well, I remember I came up with this idea so that because the season finale or mid-season finale for season 2 was Iron Chef, and it was like a game that like Chris was like the host in and he couldn't play, and then I won that. So for season 3, I want a game where it's like I'm the same kind of person. I'm like the host, and I can't play the game, but other people will play the game and they'll win. So it's like the whole like pass on the torch to the next winner or whatever. And so I wanna have the donut games, and then have like a bunch of different games like that. And then I think that'll be fun. And then I get to be host or whatever. And then so that's my favorite part about like what we have planned for season 3. And there's another game that I remember. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. But then I don't want to reveal that one, so sucks.
You should bring Donut City into that world.
Oh man, donuts. Well, actually, the world name is Donut Land, not even Donut City. It's
It's been destroyed.
it's just where our like headquarters is or whatever is Donut City. But there's only like 3 different locations in Donut City. Which there's like a hotel way down in the south, and then there's Daniel built this gigantic castle, and that's it. And then the city, and then that's it. But it was all made on survival. It was never on creative.
How very uncreative of you.
Alright, Dell,
Damn
ask
it,
that question.
I was gonna say that.
Dell, ask that question you were gonna say. I heard you
Oh yeah.
trying to
How
say
much
it.
ass crust do you eat, and what is your opinion on it?
Ass grass.
Yeah.
Very good
Is-
question.
All of it. I think. I don't think I've
Fatty,
ever
you're
missed.
stealing all of our ass grass.
I don't think I've ever missed one. I have no idea what that is, but I'm sure I've eaten it.
Some good
I'm sure I've put it on the list.
Alright, Egg, what?
If not, you're putting it on.
Yeah, okay. Camden,
KKK?
do you remember the thing you made, the Minecraft Let's Play?
Which one?
The capture the tower one.
No, yeah, that one too, but the trailer you made.
Oh yeah, that with the freaking the horse. The
Yeah, but who was that guy? There was
The
one guy
horse.
in.
No, he's not in Deep Sheep. He explained this in the episode.
Was it Michael?
He was a pinata. Pinata, that's it. He was a pinata.
Yeah, the pinata, Michael. Yeah, because okay, so I think everyone knows this, but fuck it. So
We don't.
the whole like Deep Sheep thing, or like making Minecraft episodes and putting them on YouTube, was my original idea. And then I actually filmed like a bunch of them and like kept score and everything. But the thing was, like, I only filmed my perspective, and it was just a camera in front of a TV, and it was kind of sucky. And I remember when Chris had the idea of like, we're gonna make Deep Sheep or whatever, and I was like mad, and I was like, it's my fucking idea. You stole it from me, even though I stole it from Rooster Teeth. And then so we just like got mad at each other, and then over time I was just like, well, yeah, what you did to it made it better than what I would have ever done, so who cares? But originally it was going to be those 8 people, whoever was in. I think it was the 7 Deep Sheep members, and then Michael, but Michael was like my best friend from like elementary school and stuff in my old neighborhood way back then. So then he was in it too.
Ah. Cool.
I don't know if he ever was in an episode though.
You
I don't think he ever was.
I
remember making that trailer was really
his
cool.
His favorite the title was a melon, I think.
Wait, was that Margaret?
Yeah,
Nye?
Melon.
Oh yeah, I remember that. No,
No, not that Michael. That's a different Michael.
I just I remember something I wanted to bring up. You made, I think, a capture the flag video with your
Capture the Tower. It was a complete rip-off of Rooster Teeth. Yes.
Yes.
the one with
I remember-
yourself.
I remember.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Except mine was red and blue, so suck it.
There was
Suck it,
yourself, Chris, Spencer, and I think some 4th person. I can't remember who it is. But I remember when I started watching it, I said, I wonder how high Spencer's voice is going to be in this, because I feel like this is super
Very.
old. And then that 4th guy that I didn't know started talking, and he sounded like this! And I thought that was Spencer, and I almost flipped out at how high the voice was.
What was it? Did his
Yeah, I
name start with a B or?
BD Batson.
Hold on, let me go
Wait,
look it
why
up.
do I remember this?
It wasn't him. What? I don't think it was him.
Wait, have
Burley
they captured
Cloud?
the tower?
Yeah.
Yeah, they captured the. Was
I
it
watched
B.D.
it.
Batson?
Hold on, I'm
it
looking at
was.
it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
you know,
watched that video so much.
Oh my god, sorry.
You
I
watched?
should sound angry when
that was a fun one.
You watched the video?
Yeah. I've
Cleaned
at
it
it.
so many times.
yeah, watched.
Oh, okay.
We are
That
kings
makes-
of comedy here! Ha ha ha!
Oh wait, there's his name.
That makes more sense. Okay.
It's yeah, you're right, Del. BD Batson or BD Batson 80. I can't read that name. It ends with an 85.
It
I
ends
think it
with
was
an
B.D.
85.
Batson. Yeah,
85.
I remember him. Yeah, it was just like we're gonna film a thingy, and it was like, oh, cool. And then it was just kind of like, oh, okay. But I still liked the video.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd edited that with iMovie, and it was just, ooh, it was bad.
Dude, iMovie's the best. Not really.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the season 2 trailer I edited with iMovie as well. 'Cause I didn't have Oh, that got taken down.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to talk about it? Maybe. Fuck it, I don't care.
If it's the original
fuck it.
season 2, then it doesn't. Then it's fine. You've talked about the original season 2 with
The
Nathan and
video
Chris.
Sneak peek.
No, this
yeah.
was different because we literally took it down because we accidentally showed the scoreboard in it, and it showed like a bunch of people who won already, and we were like,
Oh.
well, shit, and then we just kind of took it down.
Was it for the first half or the second?
The first half.
Then you can talk about it.
Then
Or was
yeah.
that so?
I don't know. I don't fucking care. But it was just like, oh, okay, well, I'd made this really cool trailer, but then accidentally showed, it was like in a bunch of different clips that it was like, it revealed a bunch of people who won, so we were like, we'd rather not edit around this, let's just take it down. Who cares? But yeah, I was like, aw, that sucks. I liked that one.
I care. My only enjoyment from Deep Sheep videos is who wins. Apparently.
Videos?
So, shut up.
Videos?
Wow, then you're a fake fan.
Yeah. I'm
You
a fake
are
fan.
a fake fan.
Wait, did you say when people win?
I bet you're one of those people who were really pissed when you saw
Chris
To Be
won.
Continued after Iron Chef Part 1.
I was only a
Okay.
little bit confused.
I remember I got mad because I thought it was a joke. I thought it was gonna be like
I thought it was-
to be continued. Just kidding. Resuming, but it wasn't.
Well,
and then I
here's-
scrolled down and I was like, oh, okay, it's coming next week. That's fine.
Here's
I
the
thought it-
thing. People got mad for no fucking reason. And I remember when we were doing this,
happens.
Chris was like, there's way too much going on to make this into one part. And I was like, you know what? Or we were just like, you know what? A 2-part thing might be good. People would be like, wow, an extra episode since we've had so many delays and stuff like that. People would love an extra episode, right? No, all they did was fucking trash us and be like, dude, what's wrong with you? All I care about is the winner, and you took away the winner.
But
What the
basically,
fuck?
My reaction to that was,
I have to wait a whole nother week. Oh, what?
I mentioned
I was
this
just
in
mad
the
Jesus.
first podcast. I'm gonna mention it again. Is I think that people thought it was just gonna be another delay, even though it wasn't. And I think
Because,
that's what
well, we said the thing. I mean, if they're in the comments section, then they saw that first comment
That's true.
or that pinned comment we made, where we were like, "Hey, it's coming out next week. Stop bitching." And then people were just
my
like,
reaction
"I
was
don't
like,
care."
Ah, damn it. Yep. My reaction to it was like, ah, damn it, I have to wait another week. Okay.
Yeah,
But-
for
but
another
the
whole
actually came
episode,
out.
an extra episode you weren't
Actually came out.
expecting.
I was-
You're welcome.
Yeah, but
You're
when the episode actually
welcome.
came out, I was like, oh, okay, I'm happy now.
You're gonna look back at it and think, "Wow, they gave us 9 episodes instead
Yeah, I
of
know.
8." Not, "Wow, the fucking stupid fucking 2 fucking parter fucking bullshit."
Fuck shit, dick, fuck shit.
after the Chris podcast, we talked to him for a bit more. And remember, there was a part where he brought that up, and he was like, "We put it in the comments," and I said, "People are too dumb to read comments," and he's just like, "People are stupid." He was just really
We need a
mad.
new plague.
Facts.
Yeah.
We need a new disease to wipe out the stupid people.
Yeah.
Wipe
Where's
out the
Darwin
big
when you
dumb.
need
I
him?
agree.
We need
Dead.
some Darwin awards up in here.
Yeah.
He's dead.
I mean, we
Well,
do get
bring him
the.
back.
I do think the greatest Darwin awards of our time was the entire Tide Pod thing.
Lunar
Great.
into necro-lifing philia or whatever it's called.
Necro-
No.
Oh, Connor.
Sharks.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Necrophilia.
No,
You
what's
said-
the
you
word
said
bringing
Connor.
someone back from the dead? It's not necrophilia.
Necromancy.
Necromancy.
Resurrection.
Yeah,
No, it starts with
necrophilia
a
is when you have
necro.
sex with a dead
Okay.
person.
Okay.
Necromancy.
Let me talk about this. real
Just say the
fast.
word.
Okay.
Necromancing there.
So
So,
if I'm able to
Your brother said so.
so if I'm
Wait.
here's a question.
What?
Here's the question. If I'm able to take the soul out of a dead man's body and put it into a robot, am I a necromancer?
I'd fuck it if I know. I don't.
You're a
That
weirdo.
sounds too sciencey.
You're a window?
I said a
You're
weirdo.
a
The window.
What would happen
You're a
if Pinocchio
wall.
said, "This will make my nose grow"?
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
It retracts.
It just explodes.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said when someone told me that. I was like, "It just explodes, man."
Well, I don't know if that's actually a smart answer, but that's just what I thought of.
why don't we ask the creator?
So yeah, it blows
Pinocchio.
up. I don't know.
It fucking explodes.
Maybe.
Fucking
Man, I gotta pee. Someone tell a story or something while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
So there was one time.
Wait, I
it was
don't want to miss
about
this.
it was
Was
about
it
5 years ago. We created this stupid fucking thing called Deep Sheep.
Dude, I've never heard of that.
I
sounds
don't blame
retarded.
you, but don't look them up. Anyway.
It's a
And that's the end.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting. I'm gonna go pee now. Someone else tell a story.
Ow, my
I'm gonna
hands!
Look around in my joke book to find some really bad jokes. Okay?
My hands burn right now.
I prefer the snaps. I feel like that's more artistic.
I'm gave you claps for that.
But
Yeah, I'll give you
Da-da-da.
claps for that.
clap and a half.
I'll give you snaps.
Now,
Nice.
there's almost no chance that you're gonna remember this, but
Sweet.
a while back, you were doing a stream, and I commented
Yes.
something. I think it was, watch them win this next game of Fortnite. And I said, never mind. And you called me MT.
Wait, were you the one that owes us $1,000?
No.
That's like
Who cares? Everyone gets fucking MT and M the Beast mixed up. Who fucking cares? It's like you
Me and
both
MT.
start with you both start with MT. Sorry.
Oh shoot! I came back and I hear you both start with
By the
MT.
way-
What's happening? I cut out.
But yeah, I'm still mad.
Wait.
There's no, or that one guy. I don't know who he is, but he commented. He was like, I think it was our first stream ever, and it was like one of our last games, and he was like, watch them win this game. And then we got down to like the final 10 or something, and he just typed in the chat, "Oh God."
Oh
Or,
god.
you know, he was like, win.
Never mind.
He was just like, win this game, and I'll donate $1,000. And then all of a sudden, like, we're in the top 10, and he went, "Oh God."
I've
And
made
then
a
he
terrible
never
mistake.
answered again.
No,
And then we won that game, and then that was our last game of the stream. And then the second stream we ever did, the next one, we played with Connor instead of Chris, and then we won 2 in a row. So then technically we won 3 in a row. So he owes us like $3,000.
Oh, dude, lit. What were you guys talking about our names when I was gone?
People get you and Beast mixed up. It happens.
A lot.
Shit.
You know,
You know what? I'm gonna mention this now. I don't know if we
someone change, or one of you change your name.
I think
No.
Beast should change his name because I was empty first.
Wait, Beast, what does
Well,
that
there
M
you have
stand
it.
for?
I'm not changing my name.
There you go, folks.
And there,
Wowee.
that's
Beast.
how
We
that's
are
how the
working
cookie
on a
crumbles.
machinima.
Beast.
Shut up! We are working on a
machinima.
machinima. Yes, a machinima called Is Beast MT. Shut up! We're working on a machinima called Is Beast MT, where it's just people getting us confused because we think the joke is so funny. And we asked Nathan if he wanted to play himself, and he recorded some lines for that. Would you be willing to
Wow.
record some lines right now for yourself?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll be like, "What's up, bitch?"
I'll try to implement that somehow. Can you say? Can you say?
What's up, man?
Can you say? So you guys aren't the same person?
I'll put on my acting chops right now. Wait, so you guys like aren't the same person?
It sounds too much like Connor.
Wow.
Yeah, Connor's.
Oh yeah, I guess I was a little surfer. Wait, what do you want me to say? I forgot.
You guys aren't the same person? Well, you
Okay.
guys are the same person.
Whoa, you guys aren't the same person?
That's perfect. Thank you.
Fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah, for Connor.
Would
planning on
recommend.
being Like,
No,
whoa,
I'm
you guys are,
doing
like,
Beast. I know you think your
same.
surfer accent's better than mine, but I'm doing Connor. Screw you.
You're doing cut out.
Konar.
Gnarly, dude. That's not my real
Gnarly.
surfer accent.
No, he's just dude like did?
Dead.
Did.
It'll say man
It's your
all the
surfboard.
time.
Out, man.
Did?
You checked out, dude.
He's like, it's just a surfboard, man.
Hey, MT, you want to complain to Camden that the surfboard thing was your idea?
Oh yeah, it wasn't really, but I'm gonna mention it anyway. You guys had already
Alright.
made like the joke all the time that he's a surfer dude.
Yeah.
So you guys probably had the idea for his house tour having a surfboard before, but I remember like I would always draw like him with the surfboard. That's how I always did it. Every drawing I do with him, he has to have a surfboard. And then when the second house tours thing came out, and he had a surfboard, I was like, oh my god, they finally gave him a surfboard. It was my idea. It wasn't really, but I said that as a joke.
Maybe we subconsciously got that idea from that drawing, but I don't know.
But what I didn't
Hard to
like was
say.
that you guys made it brown instead of orange, because I always drew it as orange. So I was like, make it
Well, I
orange.
mean, you can't get colored boats.
Yeah, acacia.
Not-
Acacia is
isn't that-
orange.
Just
Wait,
wood.
what?
I don't think
Change
you
of
can get
wood.
an Xbox yet.
Oh, I guess we could have made a. Or are you able to make like a
Acacia
a
boats,
different-
yes.
different? Wait, what?
Acacia boats.
What is that?
You know the trees that are like gray that look like
Oh,
that's a
okay,
banner?
yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, you know, that's sucks
That
Yeah.
sucks. Pee-pee.
for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
That doesn't really affect us that much, but
Yeah.
So then I guess you
Okay.
have questions about season 2 or whatever, or the rest of season 2 or whatever. Are all
Okay,
the
so-
questions all answered
Can
because
you-
I
can
have
you
a
give us
on
question.
the podcast before me.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
I'm back.
Ignore me.
All right.
Okay, I have a question.
Great question,
which
man.
isn't related to Deep Sheep. It's
Who cares?
besides Green Day. What is your favorite rock band?
Okay, so it's close for me, but because I have like a solid top 6, but this one actually doesn't go to 10 because I wouldn't know what the other 4 would be, or actually 7. Yeah, I change it.
Okay,
Yes,
just
it's-
say the entire list.
7 is AC/DC, 6 is the Eagles, 5 is Queen, 4 is Bruce Springsteen, 3 is Led Zeppelin, 2 is the Beatles, 1 is Green Day. So yeah, the Beatles is definitely the band I know the most after Green Day, and then Led Zeppelin, and then so on. But yeah, those are all awesome bands, and I think I'm the one who knows like that kind of music best. I'd say when it comes to like 21st century music, Spencer probably knows more than anyone else. But I think pre 21st century and especially like 60s, 70s rock, I definitely know the most of.
I'm just gonna say, like, of
Yeah, you know.
everyone, or just of Deep Sheep?
Of everyone, no, of everyone.
Lunar, can you get
Bitch, I will fight you over the
I
Beatles.
think Queen
Lunar,
should
can
be
you get
higher
like
on that
closer
list,
to your mic or
personally.
something?
Oh, you'll
Still-
fight me on
Okay.
the Beatles?
There we go. There we go.
Oh my god! Okay, get away, please. Shut up.
We should give each other
Denied.
like trivia tests of like
Okay.
of Beatles stuff. I challenge you.
Because
Which
Queen is-
Beatles?
Anyway, moving
That's
back
it.
to you know,
Questions?
things that were on topic.
What?
All right.
You can't make it on topic if you make a new topic. I cut out. I understood what I
Yes,
meant.
you did. Yes, you did.
I
am
love that
sorry
comment
for
in the
you.
Chris podcast that if only MT pulled out as much as he cut out, which implies that I have a child or have had sex, which is both false. But still, I find
Got
it
him.
hilarious.
Now, the
Roasted.
second one is probably true, but whatever.
Roasted.
Anyway,
Fucking
not-
got him.
Camden, what's your
Okay.
favorite weak cult meme?
Name.
Memes!
Meme.
Oh, meme. I was like, name. What the fuck? Okay.
What kind of name are you looking for?
I guess the I mean, the one I remember is always the drawing with Connor and his pubes, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Did you see,
What is it this
Or
time?
maybe the OG one of like sacrificing Connor, or is that the? Or is
That's the
that,
same
That
thing.
is- yeah, that
Or I was thinking of like with like the people standing in a not a drawing,
Oh yeah,
but,
the
like,
original,
like,
original.
like people standing in a circle.
My
And,
parents are fucking
looks-
gay.
oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Lux said his parents are gay. So we don't know how he was born.
Yeah.
I just like
Yeah.
to flag that up.
They adopted. He's adopted.
Of course!
Guess so.
Dude, what if
Wonder
Luck
if
had
they
two
told him.
mothers?
What?
He didn't figure it out even though he has two mothers.
What? What do you mean? I just
Yeah,
thought it
but
was
adopted.
possible.
Mom, did you know I was adopted? Mom, please.
Beast, I know you were adopted.
Well, you know.
Oh, man.
It's because he has that weird face chin and I don't have that. So
Face chin.
What the heck is happening?
Sci-ho egg.
Wait, what's a
Shit,
face
fuck.
chin?
Oh, you'll find out.
in Beast's like Minecraft skin, he drew like a face at the bottom of his head. And we didn't find it out until we summoned his head in with commands. And I was like, why is this head down here? And he said, that's my face chin. And I was like, ugh.
Alright.
It's
I thought that
terrifying.
was like a real person thing, like a butt chin or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you call it when 50,000 black people jump out of a plane?
Oh god,
Black
I know
Knight.
the answer, but I don't want to say it.
Night.
There's something incredibly wrong here. I can't
thought-
quite put my finger on it. Oh!
Wait,
Wouldn't
wait,
that be
what's
like
the punchline?
night?
Night.
Can't.
Oh, that's not where I was. I was
Wait,
thinking
where were you
something
going with it?
start.
Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Okay.
I thought the punchline was a good start.
Oh
Whoa,
god, that is horrible.
That's not something that it's like directed towards one person though, or that's not a thing that's like directed towards one group of people. You hear jokes about that with like anyone's like, and like, what do you call a bunch of these people in this place? A good start, and it's just like you could put any place or any group with that. So not racist. Boom.
Hey Camden, where does Alex work?
Huh?
Why do we keep trying to do that? You guys, we're never gonna stop it. I gotta smack you, Egg. He asked, "Where does Alex work?" Why?
Oh yeah, he not saying.
Yes.
He works at Bonus, which is
When we did it
Icelandic.
with Robbie, I
Not
don't know if
fair.
have you seen the
I think
Robbie
it's
podcast, Camden?
Some of it.
I remember in it, I was like, since Robbie is kind of like not really paying attention to anything, maybe if I ask him where Alex works, he'll say it. So I said,
That
"Hey,
sounds
Robbie."
like Robbie.
I said, "Where does Alex work?" And we see this long gap of silence, and him saying, "I almost said it." He almost said it. If you would have, I would have like bleeped it out. But still, that was hilarious. And then Jiggles
Yeah,
really wanted to know.
We would
so
ask you to
randomly
bleep it if
unmute
we
his mic
ever
and just
heard
say-
it. If
Where does Alex work?
if anything happened like that, because it's not like he talks bad about work. It's just like he doesn't want like that
I know
or
where
that
he
persona
works.
of him.
He works at the Krusty Krab.
Genius! The Krusty Krab. I would have not have thought of that. Luck is messaging me.
Bonus.
He might work at the Krusty. Who knows?
Plot
Right
twist.
before this podcast happened, I got a call
From the Krusty Krab?
No, from a place I was.
No, this is Patrick.
No, this is... Wait, why would they call you to talk just to
No,
say,
the
"No, this is
Krusty Krab."
Patrick"?
Jesus fucking Christ. I got
That sounded
called
like
by
Alex.
a place that I applied to work at, and I got the job, Dab, and they already want me
Good.
to work tomorrow. Work.
Oh,
It's a summer job. I'm just like, really? I mean,
Good
I'm
lunar.
just gonna be there for the weekend, but really?
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 I mean, the more you work, the better, because the
Yeah,
more
I
money you make,
I mean, the more
The
money
more
I make,
money.
the better life is.
the better life is. That is correct.
Also, I want to point
Oh.
out, Salad Man. I posted this in the little thing we got here, but Salad Man noticed that you were online. And
That we
it's
were
like,
online.
oh shit!
Did he figure it
It
He has
happens.
not. He's not figured it out yet. He hasn't said anything else.
out? That's
and
what...
Then, and then he asked Nathan if there's any streams this weekend.
I have to mention you this, Camden, because I thought this was the funniest thing in the
Mention you
world.
this?
Is last night when you messaged me to want to be on the podcast, I remember me and Luna were playing Bed Wars. Beast had left, and we were just kind of
Nice
sitting.
job, Beast.
We were
Yeah,
just kind
thanks.
of sitting in the Bed Wars lobby doing nothing. And Lunar went to Discord and he's like, "Oh, cool, Camden's online." I said, "Oh, cool, maybe if we go in a fan chat, we could get him." I go to Discord, I see I have a message from you, and then I just flipped out. Lunar, you can testify to this. I just started
Yes.
screaming.
No,
I was like, "Oh, what? He messaged me. Oh, he wants to be on a podcast. Oh my god!" I
I also like the idea of shocking everybody.
You shocked
the
me.
disc.
You were the first. You're like the
disc.
first person that literally came to Discord and asked to be on a podcast.
Well, I mean, a bunch of people messaged me saying or asking to be in
Oh,
it.
look,
But
I
that's not what like drove me to want to do it though.
Look, I believe last Wednesday he just sent you a message, just in all caps, "Be in a week called podcast," and he's saying that's the reason you came here.
No,
I didn't
we
think
do
so.
not stand by that.
I had my computer. Okay, I had the idea of that. Like, I think probably a little bit before that because I think I remember that message, and I think I remember I was gonna ask that night, and then he sent that, and I was like, oh well, now I don't. Or it was like
ADX.
now it's not a good time. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Fuck's
MT.
sake! I just see the name of the PNG pop up in my little window. I'm just like, come on, MT.
What
Get
the?
your shit
Where's
together.
that?
Get
That's a
your
pretty,
shit together.
Did you really draw that?
Yeah, we put that on the NSFW.
Can I
Yeah.
set? Hold on. As a normal subreddit poster, can I set it to NSFW, or do you guys have to do that?
I have no idea. We might have to do it. Spencer's the better one to
No, you
talk
can do
to
that
about.
yourself.
I don't know how to do it, which annoys me.
It's
I
a
think I
flare,
figured out how
I
to do it
think.
earlier
Flare
today,
post.
but I just got frustrated because I was like, There's at least 3 posts I posted that I wanted to make NSFW, and just didn't know how.
Well, neither do I. When was the last time I posted? I think the last time I posted something on there was because someone was doing the top 10 moments of each episode.
That was probably me.
And then no one did for mini golf, so I was like, you know what, fine, I'll do it for mini golf. Fuck it.
Fuck it, fuck you, and let's get to it.
Yeah.
Camden, would you say your worst comments on the subreddit were accurate?
My worst comments?
Yeah, hold on. I made just something.
Oh yeah, that thing. What were mine?
Why do you make so many top 10s? Why? How much weed do you smoke?
Yeah, I guess no one really says why do you make so many top 10s. It was just wow, he makes it here another top 10. Here we go. I was like, fuck you guys.
Here we go again.
Some people like it, and then yeah, everyone thinks I'm just like the biggest stoner ever, just with my voice and all that. And
Yes, you are.
Oh yeah,
and they're right. No.
Luck may or may not have mentioned this. I don't know if he said it or not, but he wanted to mention he sympathizes with you because we think Luck sounds absolutely dead inside and monotone, and he absolutely hates when we bring it up, and so he sympathizes with people saying you sound the same.
That sounds like me, except that's actually Alex, who's actually dead inside.
Yeah.
I just sound like it.
But actually,
There's
Luck
a
said
difference.
the other day, he said that I'm the Camden of the group because
Lies!
I'm black.
Who said that?
Which I'm not.
Why
I'm
do you say
pale
that?
as-
I guess there's 8 of you, right? So which one would you say is each member, including Daniel?
We included me. I'm Chris. Luck is Camden.
Oh yeah, because Chris was like, oh, why? Because you do all the work.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm only roasting the people who I know aren't gonna see this. And I remember I messaged him and I was like, I heard.
I heard everything.
I listened to the podcast,
heard.
Chris.
I mean, he's not wrong, but he didn't have to say it.
All right. Who's the rest of us? We gotta think about this.
I remember.
Who's that?
I think you said I was a Spencer. Like,
Yes, you were a
originally had
Spencer
it-
because you're always happy and cheerful.
I would like to
No.
point out though that
Jiggles
I
is
guess
Robbie.
maybe me and Spencer are tied for second most work
Yeah.
Yes.
done.
I didn't know that
I-
you edited Kill Yourself or part of it.
Some of it, yeah, that was the first because originally, or that was why there was a delay. I remember the second delay was my idea, so you're welcome. But
Oh yeah, thanks a lot for that.
but fucking Spencer and Chris were editing, going through it, and he was like, "There's no way we can like do this. Like the timeline's just like too fucked up." And I was like, "Why not make another delay?" And they're like, "We can't fucking do that. Are you stupid? Like you want to tell the fan base that again?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, if you're not gonna finish the episode, and then what do you know? They end up taking my idea and making another delay, which was well needed, by the way."
Yeah.
But then, yeah, like, during the delay, I was like, Spencer, you should just send me a good chunk of Kill Yourself, and then I'll be able to bang it out pretty quick. And then he was like, he took him a while for him to finally say yes, and I was like, Jesus Christ, it took forever. But now I'd say I'm second most comfortable with Final Cut,
Oh, cool.
behind Chris. But then, and then other than that, like me and Spencer just do more work. And then Nathan too, because now Nathan does all the stream stuff and most of the Discord stuff.
Yeah. Nathan is super responsive on Discord. It's awesome.
Yeah.
The other day.
We use Skype.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that gay shit.
Big piece of silence.
Big.
Massive homosexual.
What do you know?
But
It's
I
worked
wanted
so
to
far.
ask if this was true because you mentioned editing.
It's not.
Okay, I'm sorry that I tried. But in one
I'll
of the
let you
late
try
nights,
again though.
Oh, okay. In one of the late nights, Robbie said that in the second half, each episode should somehow have each Deep Sheep member editing something for the episodes.
No, that didn't happen.
Right. Big fat lies.
I don't remember him saying that, but he's not editing anything. Alex isn't editing anything. Nathan isn't editing anything.
Who edited the house tours?
Connor's editing an episode. And then me, Spencer, and Chris are doing the rest.
Who edited the house tours?
The house. With the, as in like before the season or like this part 2 thing in the middle.
Both, I guess.
Right, or it was Chris because he was there every time.
Oh, okay. Well, what about Chris's?
Chris, it's Chris every time.
Oh, yeah, the one where he did it, Spencer filmed it, I think, but Chris still edited it, and then for the edited it, but for the one that was like in between the first half and second half, he did it just because it was like, or he was the only one who filmed his perspective, so.
I remember when that second house tour thing came out. Egg says when they went to the weed coat room, he came in his pants. Now, Egg, I don't know if I told you this, but like I already had came in my pants at the beginning because they used my drawing. So screw me.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah, it did. That was the thing that happened.
Boom.
I don't know why that would be a thing to happen when you see the weed coat room. I mean, it's pretty basic.
I just came.
It's just because like you're acknowledging that we exist. It's the biggest like yay hurrah.
Well, you know, Robbie needed a fan base.
Yeah.
Even though he's like none of yours favorites.
I think he's Jiggles' favorite. Maybe.
Didn't Jiggles say he found Deep Sheep through Robbie, or was that someone else?
I guarantee you he was
That was
lying about
Jiggles.
that, but yes, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, so who is each one's favorite? I know Spencer's most.
Spencer's my favorite. Well, actually, Robbie's are pretty close. I would argue which one's my favorite. Beast, who's your favorite?
Spencer.
Okay. Lunar, who's your favorite?
I am not 100% sure.
Alright, screw you. Egg, who's your favorite?
Wow,
CAMDEN.
Wow, rude.
Alright, and I know that Dell's is Connor.
You should censor that. They're not supposed to know until something.
What's wrong with not knowing that?
Wait.
What's wrong
Because
with
we
that?
sacrificed him. He
Oh.
was my favorite. He
So
was.
you're like
Well,
betraying.
Daniel was my favorite, but then he fucking opted out. So.
Daniel's
Then he
my favorite.
Yeah, me
offed
too.
himself from the
then,
group.
And then he fucked off forever.
Yeah.
I guess we see him sometimes. I mean, it's not like we never talk to him again.
I
But
know. I'm just.
I remember when the house tours were announced, like in the trailer, you could see like the fudge pants in like the trailer, and then when he says, and what was it? And Saturday is something special, and he like blocks out fudge pants. Someone commented, Saturday's gonna be Daniel for sure, and like it's fudge pants, you idiot. I can't believe anyone thought that was gonna be
Fudge pants,
Daniel.
you dense fuck.
it's been shown like in the things. Yeah, everyone was like, "It's gonna be Daniel."
He's coming
Like,
back
Gonna
finally.
be Daniel.
We were like, "No."
No.
And people were actually mad that it was Connor at first until Connor was in an episode. Connor had the most
Luck was
hate.
really pissed about that.
Yeah, luck was.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, we got it fucking rid of
We got-
Connor.
That's
not what
like
he
how
said. He
we
said-
know Luck.
Yeah.
It's from that comment.
He said,
Still
"Holy
my
shit, get
favorite.
fucking rid of Connor." Not,
Holy
we need
shit!
to get
Get
rid of
fucking rid of Connor.
yeah.
This is my personal belief because I feel like a lot of fans hated Connor when they saw him. I cut out. A lot of fans hated Connor when they saw him. I think it's just because they had like no emotional attachment to him.
Yeah, it was just like he's not Daniel. What is this? But then
We
as
don't
soon
know
as
this
Mob Hunt came out, people liked him.
Yeah, but basically, my side of the story is like, I was like, there are only gonna be 6 people. Okay, who cares?
I
And
would have
then,
been fine with that actually.
yeah, I was fine with it. And then I saw that someone stood in the corner. I was like, who's that? Who is that?
Who's that?
Who
And
that
even
is?
when you guys said his name, I was like, what? Who's that?
Who is this?
Well,
Yeah, a
someone
lot
has
of
to be
people
there.
didn't even know him either. I remember the original. The
I was like,
original season 2 was going to be, or I think you all know this, was like Alex wasn't going to be in it, but Robbie wasn't going to be in it either. And it was just going to be, who's left? 5. No, because there was going to be, we were going to add, I think we had like asked to add like Sean,
Dude, that would have been awesome.
Jiggly, but then we also like kind of stopped talking to him a lot after that, and then Robbie like got gold or something. Or that was like a big reason. It was like he didn't have gold, and then he got gold, and we were like, okay, you could be in it. And then Alex, or I don't think we ever even said, Alex, you can be back in it. It was just like we just knew he was going to. Because then he was like gonna move in with Chris and all that, and we were just like, yeah, well, I mean, you're not gonna not be in season 2.
It just it would not make sense. Jeez, why can't I talk?
Yeah, it would not make sense. No, you're right. And that was, and we were also worried because we were like, we're kicking out like an audience favorite.
Yeah.
So we were like, uh-oh, they're gonna be mad.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we shit.
It's not 80, so.
And then Daniel left, so it's like, that was the audience favorite.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hope Army's fun.
He's having fun making other content.
Maybe.
Okay.
You folks.
Maybe
What
he is.
What do you need to reunite the Beatles?
What do you need to reunite the Beatles?
Yeah.
A time
I mean-
machine.
You need to resurrect 2 of them.
Yeah.
No, you need
And
2
then?
more bullets.
You need 2 bullets.
Fucking hell.
So they'll all be in heaven. I get it.
Made in heaven.
But isn't it Ringo Starr still alive? Yeah.
Ringo and Paul are still alive.
Did you say that your favorite is Ringo? No.
No.
You said your favorite is
Ringo-
Ringo.
My favorite is Freddie Mercury.
That reminds me. Ringo actually did like Thomas the Tank Engine for some time.
What the heck? Oh, my name is-
Ringo's my second favorite, though.
My name is Thomas the
Freddie
Ringo.
Mercury is my favorite.
Your favorite Beatle?
Yeah.
Good
I had
job.
this. I had this.
Mercury.
Shh. I had this friend
He
once.
is the Queen Beatle.
Yeah.
I had this friend once that got asked, "What's your favorite anime?" by this guy who really liked anime, and then his response was Shrek in the Bee Movie, and then he got punched in the face. It was hilarious.
I'm not a big on
No, my
anime,
favorite-
so
I
My
don't
favorite-
blame you,
my
but
favorite
I
anime-
assume you know that Shrek and the Bee Movie are not.
yeah,
particularly
I
anime.
have enough common knowledge to know that isn't.
I mean, there is a mass joke that Corey in the House is an anime.
What? Corey in
Have you
the
not heard-
house.
It's a party every week, baby.
My favorite
That's what they
anime
say.
actually is called Ghost Stories, and it's not the
I know
sub
you
of
had
it,
a favorite
it's the
anime.
fucking dub. It's the greatest dubbed show of all time.
Wait, what
I've
show?
never
Because
heard
they
of it.
just-
I prefer having it be
Wait,
dubbed.
what show?
And now
Ghost Stories. It's basically dubbed in such a way that they got the rights to produce to dub the show, but they were told like they had to generally keep the story the same, but they were free to do it with like because like the show also like ended like immediately thereafter, so there was nothing else. So they're like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna make this as funny as possible.
Is Chris's video
I just
in there?
don't want to get into
And then
anime
anime?
at all. Sorry, Alex.
It's only 10 episodes.
It's totally.
Aw.
It's totally 10.
It's totally 10.
it's some lonely tens.
It's only 10. Yeah.
Some
Well, a 10
lonely
episode
tens.
show you should get into then is Game of Thrones.
That is not 10 episodes.
Well,
I mean,
10 episodes a
we haven't
season.
We haven't
baby
seen
steps.
Zach in a while because of
Dude, I miss Zach. I miss him.
everyone misses Zach.
He's been busy.
He's the cool voice guy.
Yeah, me and him are most popular. Well,
He's the
maybe
cool-
Luck, but maybe
Cool
not.
voice boy.
I'm the
The
least.
cool voice
I
guy.
think people know Luck mostly because of the comment.
Comment, yeah.
And they know
What
MT
would
for
I
his
be
drawing.
known for?
I like
know
how in
school
Iron
nothing.
Chef we brought it up.
Yeah.
Wow. Harsh.
Did anyone even hear what I said?
No.
Yeah.
Did you say?
That's what you were responding. Okay. Wait.
Were you referring to the fact that nobody wanted Connor to win?
No.
Okay.
No, I said he had to be gay.
Oh, okay. Who did?
Yeah.
Tell
We can boat each other.
We could boat each other.
Speaking of boating each other, I have to
Yeah.
mention that once we're done with the podcast, because I'm not going to mention that until the end.
Okay.
All right,
All
go into
right.
an actual topic. Go.
You cut out so hard there, my dude.
Go to an actual topic. All right,
Are
that's
there any
cool.
questions about the second half?
Is it gay?
Uh,
And with that I mean jolly.
I mean, it's always a little bit. So Chris mentioned the how or Chris mentioned stuff about season 2, didn't he, on his podcast? Or the second half.
Kind of.
Spoilers.
He mentioned that you've already filmed all of it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Did
I just
mention-
didn't want to say it just in case, but yeah.
He did mention that you guys all said, some of you have at least said wheat, because I asked him about the wheat counter. And I think that's pretty much all he said. What can you tell us that isn't a spoiler? If there's anything.
I guess episodes to watch out for?
Sure. What?
Because the next 3 episodes is all a trilogy. It's the Semperfi trilogy. Those are all really good. Those all have they each have something to it that's like really cool. Mainly the endings, probably. But and then after that is Picture This. Picture This is by far the funniest episode. That one's just hilarious. And then I guess Trouble in Skin Town just has so much in it. Yeah, all 3 of those next ones have like something really cool about it that people will like. We're also just gonna like, the reason it's taking so long is because like we want every single thing done before we do anything.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Robbie told us that.
Because
he did. He said we're definitely not uploading anything till everything's done.
So I think when Mob Hunt came out, we only had Spacefall wasn't even 100% finished, and then like Good, the Bad, the Ugly was, and Mini Golf wasn't, and so yeah, I think when Mob Hunt came out, the only other one that was actually done was Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and then we just didn't account for how long everything would take.
I do actually have a question about the second season 2. It also involves the
second season 2.
I was gonna say the second half.
Lunar, what the fuck?
I was gonna say the second half, but I realized it was just the season as a whole, and then the original sequel. Shut up!
That was one evil laugh.
Alright, so
I am very good at those.
Shut up!
Okay, fine.
I was wondering, was the
yes, correct.
I'm a bit confused as to like the, I guess, production time making season 2, because you guys started working on it in 2014. Was there a point where you stopped, or was there a point where you guys were like, we'll work on this later?
Oh, well, technically all the 2014 stuff was nothing. I mean, that was like, because I remember Chris said something, I was like, he was like, we did film something, or, oh no, all he said was, the house tours and Goodbye Alex, but because what he didn't mention was that we didn't film it, but we played to like practice some of the games, and we practiced like Mob Hunt and 5 Chambers, and like made a video of it just without filming, but like acted how we would actually act in a video, and then so we did a bunch of that for those games. But then after that, we didn't film anything other than the Goodbye Alex and stuff, and then we were just like, nah, season 2, or that's not happening anytime soon, and so we blew it off until probably like the beginning of 2017 was when we were like, we're actually going to do this, and then we started like working on it, and then the announcement came out in like April or something, and then the videos came out in July.
When did you start working on it again? Like, if you know.
Or what did we start working on?
Like, no, when, like, well, that too. Like, what was the first thing you started working on again? But when did you start? When we guys were like, you know, we can make season 2. Let's do it, and then you just started working on it. Like,
yeah, the day we decided like season 2 is actually happening was like early 2017. That's when we were like, we're actually gonna work on it and put stuff out. But then at that point we were like, some of these games are like pretty shitty, so we're gonna have to replace them. And then we had to make like a bunch of new games that we thought like could make the cut for season 2.
Are you allowed to listen to games that didn't make the cut?
There's some that didn't make the cut because of technical reasons. Like, I remember one of my favorites was, maybe because it was I Made It, but it was called Happy Feet, and it was like everyone's up in the sky, and then there's just like little platforms for everyone to jump on, and it has like their color, and then in the middle is this brown zone, and it's like you have to go out from your bed and jump. What was it? Jump from block to block to try and get into the center. And in the center, there's a bunch of like gold nuggets. You grab one nugget and go back, and then it is just like a time limit, and you try to go back and like get as many as you can. But you also had potions, so you could chuck potions at people, and then they would like sometimes they just fall down, or sometimes they would just like actually hit someone or land on their square and knock them off. But then potions got fucking nerfed, and you can now only throw them like 3 feet. So we were like, that sucks. Now this game's kind of broken. So that was one of the games, and then I think a lot of the games we're gonna try having for season 3 if we ever do that. There's another one called Stairway to Hell, but it was basically like an obstacle course stairway up, and it's in the Nether.
Oh, cool.
Your
robot.
Yeah, I can't understand.
Someone message him. Tell him he's roboting. This is terrible. Egg, you are very
Does not compute.
robot-y right now. Oh, he left.
Oh, he left.
Let's hope he comes back. Del, have you been pausing him to read?
He was like, I'm not a robot.
What? No, I'm gonna upload it.
Screw you guys.
Is this gonna be one?
Yeah.
Alright, thank God.
Guys, I gotta stop and start recording.
Okay, is it better now?
Oh my god!
Oh, speaking of annoying editing things, freaking Egg, you're...
Shut the fuck up, I want to say something to Camden.
Okay, fine, go ahead.
Camden, do you remember the world
Camden
me and
podcast.
Jackson made?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, Gamer with Guns.
The world we made, the fan-made world.
They
Is that a game,
rebuilt
Parkour
everything.
War?
Was it a parkour? I remember making it. I don't remember what's in it.
No, but the game me and Jackson made, Parkour War.
Parkour War.
Me and Jackson made that game, and you said it was similar to a game you made. Is that the game you were just telling us about?
Stairway to Hell? I don't think so.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Happy Feet.
Forgot.
Oh, Happy
okay,
Feet. Oh. No, I remember I had the idea for Happy Feet like a while ago, back in like 2014 or
okay,
whatever.
MT, the editing thing you were talking about?
What? I was just gonna get mad at you for something, but I feel like we should focus on Camden because that's what this podcast is.
I'm a pop a lid later. I'm gonna fucking come at you later. But you know what? For now, let's talk about someone else.
Yeah, so Camden,
Okay.
you're fat.
Wow.
Alright.
Original
Go-to
comment.
insult.
So,
Where did that start?
Wait,
Oh, that
someone
started
was
with the
someone was
fucking
really worried about you, by the way.
No, hold on, Egg. He's explaining why he's fat. Go ahead, Camden.
Well, actually, I remember I guess it was in between the 2 seasons, but or like that was like my go-to insult was, "Oh, you're fat," or "You're such a fat person," or like that was just like my stupid thing. And then so like people were like, "Oh, so Camden's the fat one because he calls other people fat." But then I made a short this year called "Sketch This," and then I put it to the Deep Cheap channel, and then someone commented. He was like, I'm worried about Camden. I'm like upset.
Oh
yeah.
I saw that.
He said now he has a beer body, and I was like, Jesus.
Beer belly. It's like,
No, he said because beer
why
belly.
you gotta be like that?
Because beer belly is the actual whatever, and then he said beer body, and I was like, all right, cool. I guess just everywhere.
Camden, how creeped out were you by that subreddit?
Beast, Luck is going to be so mad that he mentioned this when he was gone. 'Cause that's
What?
like Luck's favorite joke. What you just said, he would always quote that and use this like 4-year-old voice to read out what you just described.
Oh,
It was the funniest
guys,
thing in
I'm
the world.
really worried about Camden.
I really think he's letting himself go.
Yeah.
His hair is starting to thin. He's getting really fat. Camden, all I gotta say, put down the beer, pick up the shake weight.
I thought it was a joke at first.
I want to point out
The guy who commented it didn't even seem like
actually lose weight.
Yeah, he didn't even seem like he was making a joke. He was like, like listen. It was like it was an intervention or something.
I thought it was a joke, and then he said,
This is not a joke.
This is not a joke.
This is real life. Oh.
Anyway, Camden, you don't have to tell me which ones, but how many episodes in the second half are done?
I think he means edited, because we know you filmed them all.
Edited.
Yeah, edited.
Or at least close to.
Close to. I guess I can say this. Close to is 3.
Okay.
Third one?
That's what's
That's how
close to. Which ones though are different, but it's close to 3 because we didn't edit them like in order.
I don't blame you.
Okay.
Because there were some where just like this is gonna be harder to edit, so we're just gonna be like, nah, we'll hold off on that one. We'll edit this easier one first. I guess I could say close to 3 around that.
Oh, cool.
But then we have the other 5 to do. So, it's a fun time.
Have you been pausing and stopping and starting recording?
Me?
This is the second thing.
God dang it, Egg! Where did you start? I mean, stop.
Stop. 40 minutes.
Okay. When did you start again?
A couple seconds after.
Okay, I really hope I fix your audio correctly.
Yeah.
I swear, if that actually breaks the audio, I'm gonna be a bit mad.
Lunar,
but
after
not
what
really.
happened to poor Lunar's audio in the Spencer podcast, we don't want anyone's audio. We don't want anyone's
They're
audio.
cutting out like a fucking.
Luck really messed up. Luck. Okay, when Luck started editing Week Cult videos, he was really bad at it. He's getting a lot better, but he was really bad at it.
Got him. Roasted.
Got him.
When he edited the Spencer podcast, and at the beginning it's Wheat Cult is awesome. Lunar's is, and what you hear is Wheat is Cult awesome. And one of my favorite parts is there's that part where Spencer thinks that Beast is me, and Lunar laughs at it. But the thing is, what happens is he's like, MT, I love your artwork. And like, I'm not MT. And then then Beast starts saying, Did you think I'm MT? And Spencer says yes, but like 2 seconds, it goes, did you, 2 seconds before he says yes, you just hear, from Lunar, because he was off.
Pissed me off. Which pissed me off so much. You have no idea. Like how much that fucking pissed me off.
You just sounded like.
Dude, let me tell you this funny joke.
Oh yeah, that was. Okay, Lunar, I'm gonna tell you this funny joke. Okay, here's what.
He's just from the future.
He sees the future.
He knew what he was gonna say, and he was like, "Oh, that's funny."
I'm a psychic. Ha ha! Funny.
I get it.
Sorry.
Sexy. And you know. Okay, so we're an hour and 20 minutes in, so I think we're getting close to wrapping up. Unless anyone else has any more questions/stories.
Nope.
If you have an interesting story to tell.
I have a lot of life stories, but I'm not gonna tell them.
Anyone have any
Why
last
aren't you
questions?
gonna tell
I've
me?
lived a lot of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have lived.
Not too many
You're
stories though.
gonna do suicide.
Well,
What?
okay.
Well,
You asking
try it.
Camden if he's going to
Don't
commit suicide?
Try it. It's not good for you.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Didn't know if you knew that.
Okay.
I do now, so thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Lunar, can you
So then I
stop
guess
snorting
that's it.
crack? Thank you.
I'm not on crack.
All right, guys. I hope you
I think
enjoyed the Camden pod.
that's it.
Shut up! I hope you guys enjoyed
You're a shut up.
You shut up! I'm ending it. Gosh darn it! Welcome
Gosh, darn
to
it.
welcome to the end of the podcast. Camden, thanks for coming.
Coming in.
Oh. I guess I.
Well, I just
Didn't-
came.
Oh my god. Hope you guys enjoy the video.
Boom, got him.
Or
Oh, wait.
video.
Who do you
Roasted.
think?
Wait, did I say it correctly this time?
I feel like we
did.
already said this
Oh
earlier,
my
but
God,
who
we
do you
need to
think
throw a
would be
party.
next, most likely?
Next to
I'd say
what?
Konar.
Yeah, I think
Fucking
Kono.
Deathman is the next one.
Who do you think would be the next Deep Sheet member that would be guest starring on this? If they could.
I don't know. It might be years later. It'll be
Oh.
whenever
Who
Alex
doesn't ever?
Or Connor.
Alex learns how to do it, or Connor and Robbie don't have a rivalry anymore.
They have
which-
a rivalry.
You still have.
I mean, yeah, the whole Iron Chef stuff. It's also just like whenever they're online at the same time, it's more prevalent there.
Ah. That's why we killed him first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Oh, so you all killed him first on chance?
Yeah, that had
Oh, okay.
Well, Luck really wanted to get rid of him, and so he said, we gotta sacrifice Connor.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye, you fucking faggots.
Bye.